Hi there, chaps and chapettes. Brush and Quill here, and I'm coming to you for day 7 of the Advent calendar. And let's see who is behind the door. We have got Mad Genius Productions, BJ Cano, Welsh Wargaming, Chris Waring, and Mike's Miniature Motors. So quick look through these different channels. So Mad Genius Productions, it's Joe over in the States, who does some wonderful work around all sorts of different things. So he builds models, kit models, but it does things like airplanes and cars and all sorts of different things, really. And yeah, just generally a nice bloke. He does amazing videos with brilliant intros to them. I always joke that I sort of tune in just to find new songs from my Spotify list rather than to watch stuff. But no, the work he does is great. He's always sort of doing buddy builds and group builds as well. So really sort of like engaging with other people in the community, which is always nice to see. BJ Cano, he's just come back. Actually, he was away for a bit, and then he came back, and then I think he's gone again. Actually, think about it. But no, a great channel again. He's done some stuff around like 3D printed models, so usually Warhammer 40,000 proxies, so orcs and guards and marines, but proxy models, so stuff that's not licensed. Yeah, just a great guy painting them up and doing some work on them, and then presenting the back as to how he found the figures and how he found the prints and stuff. So a great channel over there. We did some of the Blood Bowl stuff like I did the Punga stuff as well. So that was lovely to see. It's like lovely to see somebody else doing the comparison of what those figures are like. Welsh Wargaming, this is a channel which has gone a bit quiet. Strangely in Wales, it's in their name. Doing things, I think the last thing he was doing was the Sudan, or maybe it was Zulus. Yeah, I think it was Zulus, sorry, actually. Again, a figure painter that does some lovely work. He does some beautiful figures and painting them up, and then just has a nice way of presenting it back on the channel, on the videos, and showing stuff off. Every so often he'll re-emerge, so hopefully we'll see some more stuff from him at some point, just because it was a nice channel to follow. Chris Waring, this is a chap who really goes in heavy for projects. He did a large Napoleonic one, and now he's currently working his way through a large Roman project, painting up hundreds of figures for his armies, hundreds, sort of picking basically an entire division or corps or whatever the Roman version is, and then painting up all the centuries and stuff in that, and the maniples, and then legions and whatever. I don't know the terminology, sorry. And then painting up also like the medics and the command bases and the engineers and the marines, and the Gaulish, Numidian, Spanish mercenaries that are with them as well, and just painting out some really lovely work in a sort of a format where he's talking about having done the second or the third or whatever, so you can follow along what's the creation of the army is what I was trying to say. But yeah, nice chap, nice channel, and yeah, some good work over there. And lastly, Mike's Miniature Motors. Again, a great car building channel, as is in the title. Does some lovely work on various different car kits, building them, and then presenting back to us in such a lovely way as to how he's done it. Does a Throwback Thursday, where he sort of looks at some of his older stuff that he's done in the past, and sort of how the kit went, going back to sometimes quite far into his past as to the models and their trials and tribulations through moves and stuff like that. So sort of how kits are broke and been repaired, and how they survived various different moves and stuff. And then just about like why he bought the kit, like where he bought it, that sort of thing, which is a great record to keep on your stuff. Like, I'm not sure I can remember where and when I bought everything, but he seems to have that knowledge, so that's fantastic. So that's it for day 7. I hope you guys are having a good Advent and a good Christmas period, and I will see you tomorrow for day